you guys have questions, you can just start on it. Sam?
Coach, I mean, I know this hasn't been the season you were hoping. It's, just what do you say on the season as a whole? Forget this game. How do you keep the intensity level up day in and day out? And what do you take away kind of during the grind of the season?
Well, one thing you can do is just, like you say, try to figure out some positives in this thing and take those positives. Positives that I see is that you have a young man like Chase Plummer coming back, who's got a chance to be, I think, one of the better players in this league. Freshman who's having a nice year for us, a solid year. Adrian Satchel, who's got a chance, I think, to be a good player in this league also. And then, I think De La Rosa's got a chance to be a very good player in this league. But it's definitely not one of his better performances tonight, by no stretch of the imagination. But you look at that, I thought Jamar Wirtz came in and played hard, gave a valiant effort, did what he needed to do. And you look at those things and you say, well, there's something to build on. So that's what I look at when you talk about positives.
Do you think with Chris that it's he's had two kind of subpar games, the last two, that it's just running out of gas? Teams are throwing boxing ones at him at this point in the year, doubling them, and it's just running out of a little bit of steam.
This is college basketball. Chris has one more year after this, and then that's it. I mean, there's no more college basketball. So, to me, teams are going to come after you, and that's what they do to good players. And what you have to do is you have to adjust and find ways to continue to stay involved, continue to do things that you need to do, continue to defend and do those things if you want to be the player that you can be in this league. So, that's par for the course. John Holland is, he gets different defenses thrown at him night in and night out, and he's a very good player, and I'm a big fan of his. Ever since he's been here at BU, just as the young man's just gotten better and better and better, and and that's what good players do. You're going to have your share of ups and downs, but you just got to continue to persevere and find a way.
Especially in that first half, it seemed like BU was providing a lot more physicality after sort of being timid down at UMBC, taking a lot of shots from the perimeter, not looking to go inside. How much of a difference was that in just setting a tone?
I thought they did a good job of that at the beginning of trying to take us out of what we wanted to do. And when teams do that, you have to cut hard, you have to screen hard, you have to be strong with the basketball, and welcome that type of aggressiveness. I like that type of aggressiveness. That's basketball. That's what teams do. They're coming up with a plan to take you out of what it is that you like to do. So to me, it's just about when it's all said and done, it's about a test of will. Whose willpower is going to overcome the other? What team's willpower is going to overcome the others? And that's what it comes down to, especially this time of the year when you've played 26 ball games, and now you might be a little fatigued, and then you might be a little beat up, and this is where the mental has to come in. And if the mental doesn't come in, you're dead in the water.
Coach, can you talk about the tandem of Parton and Holland and why they were so effective tonight?
They're not only effective tonight, they're effective every night. They're very good. That's a very good 1-2 punch. It's probably the best 1-2 punch in our league, Parton and Holland. And they both can play on the wing. They're both strong enough where they can get in and post up. They have a lot of intangibles. They're hard matchups, and I just see those guys as really being effective as they finish up their season going into the conference tournament.
Coach, Wayne Fox of WCTV Sports Forum. I noticed that you got very animated, and when you started to see a little bit of a lead start to build up and you got yourself a tee, was that to set a precedent with the refs as well to keep the game on an even flow with them and also to light a fire under the players?
Also light a fire to my guys a little bit too. I think my guys are kind of the direct opposite of me. I'm still trying to figure that one out, because I'll tell you what, if they had my fire, I don't think it would be 5-21. I tell you that right now.
Well, no, you got some very good athletes there,
Yeah, yeah.
but you just can't seem to get them all on the same page.
Right, absolutely, and that's the thing. The chemistry
Right.
has been an issue for the entire season. Just trying to get guys, and that's so important. Being able to get guys all on the same page, and it's definitely has been an issue. And you know, you try different things, different lineups. We've probably had about maybe 7, 8 lineup changes. Just trying to find the right combination of players, group of guys to get out there and play well together. And just haven't really seemed to come up with that. We may come up with it for a couple games, and then
Can't seem
for some
to
odd
get it to
reason,
string
we
itself out
can't
along.
be consistent enough to let it muster up enough games.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we good?
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you.